edition of The Naked Truth. I'm Reverend Rome
Johnson.
and this is being brought to you by Concerned Citizens Alliance. Our mission is to advocate and protect citizens through information, education, economic empowerment, and action. And our motto is local politics makes a difference. Today we're going to be talking about the Charleston Alliance. What's it called? The
Charleston Area Justice Ministry.
Justice Ministry, right. Justice Ministry, judicial. And recently they had a rally at Mount Moriah Missionary Baptist Church, now located here in North Charleston, Rivers Avenue. And it was something like 20, I was told it was like 2,500 people.
Yeah, it was over 2,000 people.
Yeah, over 2,000 people there. The issue, I was on Facebook, we were on Facebook doing some back and forth, and they were disappointed, or some people asked why was I against this organization. And it's not so much against it, and it's not so much that the Concerned Citizen Alliance is against it, but in their own preamble, they say they're going to tackle poverty. But in that rally, I heard nothing about addressing the issue of poverty.
With the Concerned Citizens Alliance, we try to align ourselves with organizations that we feel hit the root of the problem, not the symptoms of the problem, because our community's on life support, and we need answers. Right now, in our areas, we need jobs and contracts. Jobs and contracts put economics into our community that builds us up, makes us stronger. And when we took a look at the Charleston Area Justice Ministry, again, anybody that's doing something positive in our community, we are all for it. That does not mean that we have to be on the bandwagon with them to get that accomplished. We've got a mission that we are trying to accomplish, and we're not going to be sidetracked from it. The Charleston Area Justice Ministry has more than just an alliance with the organization called DART, which is the Direct Action Research and Training Center, none of which who are local, with the exception of Reverend Darby, who is now on their board. But when you take a look at their bylaws, it says that they cannot get involved in politics, no way, shape, or form. And of course, we know with the Concerned Citizens Alliance, we feel that local politics makes a difference. And so when we pull ourselves away to something that, an organization that cannot get involved in politics, it then causes us to veer off of our mission. When we take a look at the fact that we say in our mission statement that Concerned Citizens Alliance is here to advocate and protect citizens through information, education, economic empowerment, and action, and we don't address those things in our movement, then we're not being completely honest and straightforward with the people. The research and things that they did for the previous policing issue, many of that stuff was put out, or much of it was put out prior to their research by the Concerned Citizens Alliance during our campaign with the NAACP Local Defense Fund and the local NAACP with Ed Bryant. So those statistics were already out there. And so then they came in, did the research, and they put basically the same, roughly the same statistics out, and said how many hours was put into it, and I'm sure how much was spent on it, which goes back to DART. They have an unbreakable relationship that they cannot exist without DART, and so in effect DART has a lot of control over the Charleston Area Justice Ministry, people who are not connected. And so should the administration listen to someone who wants to wait till after the election, come in and say, since we've got a lot of people now, you have to come listen to us? This is someone outside of not only the city of North Charleston, the city of Charleston, but outside of the state, who's trying to dictate what happens? Truth be told, 2,300 people, that's a lot of people.
This has been another edition of The Naked Truth.